Lee, before we talk about the upcoming game at Adams Park, just down the road in the Buckinghamshire derby, Tuesday night's probably quite draining for everyone. Great to go through, but a pretty draining evening.
Yeah, it was eventful. It was a good game to be involved in. Made up we come away with the win. I thought the boys done really well, and it's good to be in the next round.
Nights like that against rivals like AFC Wimbledon, can they give the team a bit of a lift? I mean, not that the team necessarily needed a lift, but it's motivational, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a good. As I've said, it's a good game to play in. Obviously, there's a lot of history in the game, and it means a lot to the fans. So it is a bit easier to get up for games like that, especially when there's derbies and there's so much history into a fixture, and you just prepare for it the same way. But as soon as you walk out onto the pitch and you see the atmosphere is a bit more, and it does rally you up a bit.
How are you feeling about your performances in the first couple of games?
Yeah, I think they went well. I think it was good to keep a clean sheet first game of the season. I think it was a bit gutted that we conceded two. Bit of a shame we didn't see the game out, but it's football, it happens, and we got quite lucky to get through on penalties.
And I think the game against Shrewsbury, from memory, I think there might have been one shot on target, and it was a pretty good save from yourself. Always they say it's difficult for goalkeepers when there's not a lot to do during the game, and you have to stay switched on. Yeah,
it's part of being a goalkeeper. I think the top keepers are really good at it. Obviously, they mightn't touch the ball for 80 minutes and then have to make one save. But I think what helps me is just trying to stay in the game, trying to talk to my defenders, trying to get people across, trying to get people in the right position to, number one, stop shots, and then it just keeps me involved, keeps me switched on.
Wycombe on Saturday then, and a side who have started well, winning a draw, and you know what you're going to get with Wycombe. Very hard-working, fit, and a unit that's together.
Yeah, I think it'll be different from the two games we've played. Obviously, we played against two back fives, so it's going to be a different game. So we just got to go into it the same mentality as the first two, and like any game that Tiz's teams wants to do, that we go into every game trying to win it. So we'll go into the game 100% ready to fight for the 3 points.
At least one of the halves, I'd imagine, you'll have all the MK Dons fans behind you, because they fill that whole stand at the back there, which helps, doesn't it?
Yeah, 100%. I think it was a bit strange on Tuesday night, because normally you get one half with your own fans, but Tuesday night both ends were.
You got abuse from both ends.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, yeah. I got a bit of abuse from both ends, so it'd be nice to play, obviously in front of the fans, and sort of I'll get terrorised.
Talk to me about the psychology of penalties from a goalkeeper's perspective. I mean, we always say that the person taking the penalty should really be scoring it, but from a goalkeeper's point of view, what pressure is there on you?
I wouldn't say there is any pressure. I think it's all the pressure's on the taker. I think you just gotta sort of do your homework, sort of work hard on them, and just obviously execute it on the day.
What sort of homework do you do? Is it a case of looking through previous penalties, remembering who's kicking it where?
Yeah, basically it's just we look at all the penalties. We look at basically we just do our own work, just see different pressures, different times, different ways, different. Like if he lifts his arm up, he goes one way, and it's just stuff like that. And so it's just doing your own work. Just obviously it's he could put it anywhere. Like it doesn't. It's not guaranteed that we're going to get it right, but we can only do our own work and hope for the best.
And you've certainly done your homework when it comes to going down to AFC Wimbledon now.
Yeah, well, that's got to go to Mel, to be honest. I never done nothing building up to the week. Obviously, from the game Saturday, it was just rest up, get ready, prepare Monday, and then go to the game Tuesday. So straight away, I looked to Mel as soon as the pen was given, and we've got a way of telling each other how it's done, and yeah, the message got across quite well, and we done quite well.